Welcome to the Trinisphere with Timmy, Johnny, and Spike battle over all things EDH. Here with the blowout king, Wanda Timmy. First things first though, please smash that like and subscribe button and hit that bell faster than I like doing deck tech so you never miss out on any new Trinisphere content. Alright, we're talking about blowouts today because we're playing Combat Tricks, the card type that gets played the least in Commander. They tend to not be played often because they're cheap one-offs with little value and a wasted card slot in your 99 Commander deck. But that all changes with Feather the Redeemed. Feather is a 2 white, 1 red, 3/4 flying angel with whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell that targets a creature you control, exile that card, instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. If you do, return it to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. With this effect, our cheap combat tricks are now recurable pump spells that can protect our creatures, push through damage, and even draw us cards. So that's what we'll be focusing on with this low-to-the-ground aggressive deck I like to call Bird Brain Tactics. Let's begin with, what's ramp? Smothering Tide. Yeah, that's all we got since the curve's so low, and with trying to be super aggressive, I chose something that will hopefully just be explosive. It's just a big game of chicken. We'll keep our opponents on their toes with all the combat tricks they're packing like our pump spells. Brute Force, Brute Strength, Invigorating Rampage, Run Amok, Rush of Adrenaline, Mammoth Sprint, Sure Strike, Time Strength, and Uncanny Speed. Double Strike hopefully can catch our opponents off guard or just end the game for them. With Assault Strobe, Boros Charm, which can deal 4 to an opponent or give permanence indestructible, and Teamer Battle Rage. Seize the Day lets one creature you control go to combat again. If that's our commander, we can hopefully just Voltron somebody out of the game. Nothing's worse than your pump creature getting blown up, so we got protection with Adamant Will, Apostle's Blessing, Feat of Resistance, a Johnny's Presence. This can target multiple creatures as long as you pay the strife cost. Bring in the Flock, a Chrome Crusader and Vanguard of Rumaz. When you target either with a spell, create a 1/1 with haste or a 1/1 with Vigi respectively. Goblin Side, when you cast a non-creature spell, you can make a Goblin with haste if you pay 1 mana. Young Pyromancer, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, make a 1/1. One for all. Mirroring Dragon, when it's targeted by an instant or sorcery, copy that spell for each creature you control. And Zada Hedron Grinder, which is the same as Mirroring, but only you can trigger the ability. Holy moly guys, we have decent draw, and it's in Boros, and it's recurable! Accelerate, Bedulian Rage, Crimson Wisp, Defiant Strike, Expedite, and Renegade Tactics. With Oblation, we can target a creature token we control and draw 2 cards. Prophetic Flamespeaker. When it deals damage, exile the top card of your library. You can play it this turn. Backup Beaters. Solemn Recruit and Swiftly Vindicate are double strikers. Adorn Pouncer can come back as a 4/4 with double strike. Fabled Hero and 10th District Legionary also have double strike, and it gets a +1/+1 counter if it's targeted by our spells. And 10th District Legionary also lets us scry one. Kiln Fiend. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, it gets +3/+0. A bit of a pet card, but our puppeteer can just get big enough to demolish somebody. On to removal. Chaos Orb, Dusk Till Dawn. Board wipe for creatures with power 3 or greater with recursion on the graveyard end for creatures with power 2 or less. Fell the Mighty, destroy all creatures with power greater than target creature. Fury Charm can pump or destroy an artifact. Path to Exile can ramp you if necessary. Reckless Rage, deal 4 to an opponent creature and 2 to a creature you control. Revoke existence, exile an artifact or enchantment. Vandal Blast, destroy target artifact for 1 or all you don't control for 5 mana. Utility for your time of need. Aurelius Fury can allow us to lock our opponents out of casting non-creature spells for a turn. Dualcaster Mage can copy a spell in the stack. Recruiter of the Guard, search for a creature with power 2 or less like Zada. Sunforger, we can unequip it for Boros and find a red or white instant with CMC 4 or less for sticky situations. And our backup Storm package to end the game. Runaway Steamkin, when you cast a red spell, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. It can't have more than 3. You can remove 3 counters to add triple red to your mana pool. Desperate Ritual and Pyretic Ritual make 3 red mana for 2. Seething Saw makes 5 red mana for 3. Mana Geyser, add red mana equal to the tap lands opponent's control. Primal Amulet, reduce instant and sorcery spells by 1 generic mana. When you do, put a charge counter on Amulet. If there's 4 or more, you can flip it to Primal Wellsprings, a land that when the mana from it is used to cast an instant or sorcery, copy the spell. Ruby Medallion, reduce red spells by 1 generic mana. Mizzet's Mastery, exile target card that's an instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard. For each card exiled this way, copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Exile Mizzet's Mastery. You may pay the overload cost for 5 generic 3 red mana, and you can cast each instant or sorcery in your graveyard. Hopefully you can cast enough pump spells for free just to kill your opponents. Past in Flames gives all your instants and sorceries in your graveyard flashback. Gutter Snipe, deal 2 damage to each opponent whenever you cast an instant or sorcery. Empty the Warrens, make 2 goblins equal to the storm count. And that's the deck. A bit of jank, but all fun. Thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on brews and gameplays. And please let me know what you think of the deck in the comment section and what ideas you have for Feather the Redeemed. And remember, it's all about sending a message.